Okay, so the match has just finished between Norway and Sweden. Sweden's last friendly before the Euros. I just want to kind of give my quick thoughts about what I feel like we learnt from a Swedish perspective. Um, so yeah, I've got Sofa score up, and firstly, I just want to go over the starting 11. I was quite surprised when we didn't see a different goalkeeper. I thought we were going to see someone, and obviously we did see Emblem in the second half, but that was just something kind of surprising. Other than that, it was kind of stronger than I expected. But Homburg came in, Benison came in as well, which was nice. I think Homburg had a really strong game in terms of like she's so good drifting past players, and she's just fast. Like seriously, if you're fast, you got a lot going for you, and I think it's the way she kind of can conduct herself and kind of make those right runs as well. And I think with her and Canarid on the same side, it's like danger for the opponent. So it's a really nice um, combination. Sorry, I just sneezed. Um, I thought Benison came in and I thought she did really well on the ball. Kind of the way she could receive it and then her pass straight forward, that kind of on the half turn and making that that pass into those kind of good positions. And I think Zigoto Ome I've been really impressed with. And I thought again she came off the bench and was really tenacious. But I definitely think kind of you could play Benison in that deeper role in a different kind of game. Maybe the one against Poland where you know you're going to have more of the ball and you need someone who's slightly more kind of got that more technical element that I think Benison has. But I was actually really impressed by Zigotti's impact in terms of, again, she's just so tenacious, her pressing. Um, I've repeated myself a lot about her, but she played really well. Angeldal, again, just come what we've come to expect from her from in terms of her like that pass for I mean she was involved in both goals. That pass for Canarid was really good for Stina's first goal, and then also her goal itself as well. Like she just drifts into those areas as well, and really kind of clever positioning. But it's more just like her feet, the way she can kind of manipulate the ball is really impressive. Um, Obviously, a big. Um, she didn't go off directly from it, from Graham Hansen's like stamping on her basically. Like that was really bad, but she did look like she had a bit of hobble when she went off, and she had like tape around her foot. So I am concerned because I do think she's probably the one player, maybe apart from Falcon goal, like the one player we cannot lose. That you cannot replace her. Like especially when we're already light, when we've only got Benison, Zigotti, and Angeldal for those two positions. Like it would be a major blow if we lost Angeldal. But sticking on positives, Aslani again just shows her worth. Kind of like she knows when to sometimes like leave the ball, or she's still so important in attack. I've gone on and on about how good she is in defence, but today she was really good. Again, it's those through balls to Canarid's pace, and also Homburg now on that side as well. When you have those two running on that side, and then you've got Angeldon and Aslani's kind of like technical ability, she's really she's just so clever with those passes. I thought she started really well. She almost got a brilliant goal. I think it was really good work from the right hand side from Homburg, crosses it in, and Yonogi kind of like takes a few touches, gets it out of her feet really well, and then hits the post. Really unlucky because I think what was a shame was I did think she slightly drifted out of the game. I think she started well, and then I think she drifted out. It was interesting that when Hurtig came on, Yonogi stayed again on the left. So um, I'll get to Hurtig in a second, but I thought Yonogi. I think she still, as I said before, she worked really hard for this team, and I think she will have an important role to play. But um, it's just those. Again, I just feel like the game kind of drifted. Like we just didn't see her as much. We couldn't see. We know that when she gets on the ball, she can be a really quality player. I just feel like we didn't see her that much in the second half at all, really. Stina again leads the line really well. Great goal. That's great for her confidence. Um, Canarid, really good play. Is that two assists? Yeah, yeah. Again, a big danger, and she's. I think. I think. I think when you actually have Holmberg as well on there, it allows her to maybe peel inside a bit as well and get into other dangerous areas. So, um, But I think we all know kind of at this point of how key she is to the team, holding that touch line and then those runs kind of diagonally towards the goal sometimes to then pass it back across to Stina, for example. Really, really good player. Lena Hurtig. Lena Hurtig had a really good impact. That was really nice to see. But again, it's kind of shakes the ball and drives with it. Drives, like, carries the ball really well. And I don't think we've got like, other than Canarid, okay, and Holmberg, I guess, when she's in the team, but I don't think we've got many, like, maybe ball carriers in that respect. And I think she really impressed me with kind of the speed she showed, the physicality. She looked really up for it. So she got 30 minutes in her legs, still not loads, but I was really impressed by her. Bloom got a clean sheet. That's what you want on your debut. So good stuff. And Ilestedt, it's funny because that first corner she comes on and it looks such a danger and gets almost like a big bullet header and almost did. Like, I kind of, there's part of me which is, oh my god, like, she would be so good just to have in the team for the set pieces. Obviously, you can't select a centre back for that. I don't think she's looking quite as sharp as maybe she did in the World Cup, you know. So I do think it's going to be Bjorn and Eriksson, and I still think probably Zembrandt is probably the next choice if something happens. But definitely, if you're chasing a game in the 80th minute, I'd bring on Ilestedt for like Bjorn, and then throw up for a corner. You know, she's that good from those set piece situations. I already spoke about Zagotti. Jakobsen, good performance again. You know, good impact. Like, okay, sometimes she gets the ball and she hits the first woman, and it just kind of like, and it goes out, and it's a bit like, but there was also that nice moment where I thought she was going to do it again, where she's going to hit the player. Her cross is going to hit the player, but she chopped back inside, and I almost curled it in. You know, so we know the quality she's got, we know the experience she's got, and also I don't mind it if she hits the ball against the defender and it goes straight out for a corner, because we know how good we are from corners as well. So that doesn't concern me. Blomqvist came on the left wing, which I did speak about in who could replace Rolfer. We didn't really see much from her. I think overall, if I give my thoughts on the game, I've kind of given the players, you know, I think we started really well. You know, again, we pressed really well. And then maybe there was a time when maybe the 30th minute where Norway got a few chances. There was that offside with Graham Hansen, yeah, I think. And there was they had a few moments, but overall, I haven't actually looked at the stats. Yeah, like on the momentum bar here, and let's see the stats. Yeah, total shots 20. Wow, big chances here. And possession. See, I didn't really notice that. Yeah, but we had more shots, and that is what I expected. I'm slightly surprised about the possession, but we also did sit back a lot in that second half, and nothing really happened in the second half, in my opinion. You know, it kind of drifted by. Other from like nice glimpses from Hurtig, it was, you know, I think Norway should be a bit concerned about that, but also they could still easily get to a semis with the kind of path they have. They can easily get to a semi-final. But yeah, so I was really impressed by the performance. The only thing that I actually come out of that match worried about is Angeldal's potential injury. I do not want to be making a video about who replaced Angeldal, because there is not really any option. It will just Benison and Zagotti, really. It is a big problem, that. So let's hope she's fine. But yeah, I just want to give my quick thoughts. Yeah, so I'm sorry it's a bit rushed, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be making a preview for the first game. But I just want to give you my quick thoughts on this match.